Hey everybody, welcome to the first online component for Module 1, Skills Roundup. In this module, we're going to really focus on helping you get a good understanding of Google Drive and Google Docs for Education, as well as understanding Office 365, and then we're going to prepare for an activity that we have in class the next time we meet. So I'm assuming you've accessed this since this is where the video will sit. And once you do, all you needed to do was click on the Module 1 Skills Roundup. Then start here for this section, and this will show you the 3 things that you have to do for the online component. So part 1 is Google Essentials, part 2 is Office 365, and part 3 is watching a video to prepare for our in-class activity. So the first part talks about Google Essentials. Google Drive is really important to understand. We're going to be using it a lot in our class. And also it's good for you to know because many of the school districts use Google Apps for Education. So understanding how that all works will give you a leg up when you're applying for jobs. So the first part is understanding about logging in through Google through CSU/CI. When you have a Google Apps for Education account, it's usually restricted to a specific domain. So that means that you have to log in correctly in order to access that Google Drive that's associated with that domain. You may have a Gmail account, and that's great, but that won't get you into the CSU/CI Google. They're 2 different things. So just make sure that you understand that you have a very specific login to get into Google associated with CSU/CI. And if you read through these instructions, it will help you understand that. Next, what I'm going to have you do is go through some video tutorials about Google Drive, and then you're going to take a quiz. So to access the tutorials, what you want to do is click on this link here, and it may take a minute to spin through because it's got to be associated with your CSU/CI account. But once you get there, you're going to be at lynda.com, and there's all kinds of other tutorials on here, but we're going to focus today on Google Drive Essentials. But if you're looking for help on any kind of program or anything, lynda.com is an awesome resource. So over here, you'll see that the full class or tutorial is 1 hour and 29 minutes. Please don't think that you have to sit down and watch for 1.5 hours in one sitting. It won't do you any good. You'll get tired, and by probably about 20 or 30 minutes in, it won't make any sense, or it won't click anymore. So if you look over on the left under Contents, you'll see that there are little individual video clips within sections. So this one's 2 minutes and 3 seconds, 1:36. So you may want to just pick a section, watch those tutorials, and then take a break and come back to it later. If you're already very familiar with Google Drive, you may want to pick and choose the one you want. I'm not going to be monitoring what you watch, but I will be expecting you to be able to use Google Drive effectively in class. After you're done, after you're done with the video, then what you're going to want to do is go to this next section here and click on Google Drive Essentials for Learning. What's going to come up is a short quiz in Google Forms that you're going to complete. After completing that, you're going to go to part 2, which is Office 365. There's a link here that takes you through the steps of setting up your Office 365 account. Again, this is part of CSU/CI, and it gives you access to all the Office tools online, Word, PowerPoint, Excel, etc. So it's pretty nice to have that because you can do stuff even without having the Microsoft products on your computer. Then you're going to have to complete a discussion forum. This is due by February 9th. I asked you to post, but you do not have to reply to this discussion, to other people's posts. But if you feel like it, I would suggest you read and reply. It's a nice way to carry on collaborative conversation within the class. So to access the discussion board, all you need to do is click on the link up here. It's going to take you to the discussion forum. Like we're used to, you're going to click create thread, and you're going to then post your answers to these particular questions. All right. After you're done with those assignments, then what I want you to do is come to this page right here, and I want you to watch this video on changing educational paradigms. We are going to be using the information from this video in our next class for an activity. So that's all you need to do this week online, and we will be meeting face-to-face the following Wednesday. Make sure you understand that we have a new classroom, and I will send out a remind text before that, but we're going to be in Bell Tower 2684. It's on the second floor. All right, hope everything's great, and I look forward to reading your posts and seeing you in a little over a week. Bye.